Hey everyone, it's Birthday Yogamir. Now this is my review for The Menu, the new film directed by Mark Mylod and starring Ralph Fiennes, Anya Taylor-Joy, Nicholas Hoult, and John Leguizamo in the lead roles. Now imagine if they mixed in the TV series Succession with The Hunt, with the philosophical nature of teaching people lessons from the Saw series, and also social commentary towards influencers and foodies. And this is the final product of a movie that you get when you mix all those things together. And it's a devilishly delicious dish of a film. It's one of my favorites of this year so far, and one of the best movies of this year, in my opinion. And it's an amazing horror comedy / psychological thriller. And it's really well written. I love the characters in this movie. I think that Ralph Fiennes' character was really well done. He was like a steely-eyed, kind of cold demeanor person towards like all these people that were dining at his restaurant. And I really loved his character. I thought that Anya Taylor-Joy did a really good job of playing like the odd one out and kind of like the investigative person throughout this movie. I thought she was really a really standout character. Nicholas Hoult playing this like douchey kind of like stuck up foodie type of person was really hilarious. He had some of the funniest scenes in this movie in terms of like how he's like oblivious to whatever was going around during the time that he's there at the dinner. I really love the fact that this movie talks about a lot of important things in terms of social class, in terms of the ethics of like how people treat each other, how the rich and wealthy treat the people that work at restaurants and the chefs that work at those restaurants too. And like, I really like the idea that this movie was more of a commentary towards like how we treat food. You know, food is an important thing in our lives. And I think that people don't eat or look at food anymore for the sake of like nutrition and for like, replenishment and like helping give you fuel for the day. I think that people look at food now as almost like a social symbol and a social status in terms of showing your hierarchy in the world and showing how like, oh, I'm at this place, I'm eating at this place, and taking photos of the food rather than enjoying the experience and enjoying the aura and the smell and like everything that was put towards that food. I really love the idea of showcasing how chefs and restaurant workers are kind of treated in terms of this. Like, it's not shown outright in this movie, but it shows like the frustration that they have because they're trying to give a service and it feels like they're getting a disservice from serving certain individuals like the people in this movie. I really love the director's little details that he did in this movie, like having chapters in this movie that were like coinciding with the course meals. I thought that was really well done. And yeah, it was just a really fun movie. It's really smartly done. I really loved the acting. I really loved the writing. I really loved how the tension kept building up throughout the whole movie. It's definitely my favorite horror movie this year, even though it's not outright horror, but it was really well done. Again, it's a 10 out of 10 for me. It's one of my favorites of this year. It's now playing in theaters. And let me know in the comments below your thoughts on The Menu.